that just doesn't seem fair, does it?
No.
Adam McKay gave me this sauna to trap my friends in until they care about the earth. Today we're talking about inequality, including why CEOs get paid so dang much. It's Do You Even Care?
Today's guest, a dear friend, and Kylie Vincent! Kylie, yes!
Oh, wow. I care so much. And wow, I care about this heat. It's awesome.
One thing about me is I care a lot.
Especially about temperature.
The sauna, like the world around us, is gonna get hotter.
No problem.
Every moment until we care.
It's like the climate clock in New York went right above the Union Square.
Oh, yeah.
But instead, we're trapped in here forever.
We're inside the climate clock. The climate clock, is that?
POV, we're inside the climate clock.
Yeah, this is gonna go POV, you're the climate clock. What is something that you care too much about?
When I'm talking and people say, what? And before I finish talking, you know when you're talking and someone goes, what? And then you're just not finished saying it? I actually care about this whole sentence even though it's probably too long and that's why you interrupted me in the middle of it.
Do you lose morale there? Like if someone, right, if you're talking, someone goes, what? Are you like, I don't even want to tell you?
Yeah, it makes me feel like I'm on my period where I go, okay, well, I'm not actually going to finish talking at all anymore. By the way, I'm on my period 24/7.
One thing about me.
I'm constantly menstruating.
I care. Constantly menstruating. That's a political ad. Kylie Vincent is constantly menstruating.
Dude,
but
if I was a woman president, it'd be fine. Because I'm just always on my period, so they don't have to worry about me pressing the red button. I'll do it whenever.
I think when someone cuts you off when they say what, that is frustrating.
Yeah.
Something I find frustrating is the way that we're not showing up for the earth.
Yes.
For Mother Nature.
Mm-hmm.
Who? Mother Nature, at one point, probably had a period.
Exactly. No one's getting her Tampax or anything. And that's why she's freaking out right now. No one's getting her ibuprofen.
Yeah.
That's why
she's having hot flashes.
Yes. Oh, Mother Nature, come sit in here. It's perfect temperature. I clock Mother Nature's tea. Do you know what any of that means?
This is the secret that you have.
Yeah. Wait, so you know about queer language? That's amazing. You care.
Wait a minute. Has this show been me being familiar with queer language?
I'm not leaving this sauna till you're gay.
So here's what's gonna happen, okay? I've got a bucket of facts.
Bucket of facts.
You're gonna grab one, you're gonna read it, and my hope is that knowledge is power, and this will bring you all the way to the top. Before we get into it, we're gonna turn up the heat.
Oh, perfect.
And we're gonna make it...
New temperature just dropped.
New temperature just...
Sauna just entered the chat. Oh, ow!
Here we go. All right, whenever you're ready, bucket of facts. Knowledge is gonna bring us to caring.
57 companies are responsible for 80% of planet warming pollution since the Paris Agreement.
Do you know a Paris Agreement?
Of course, I remember learning that at one point.
It's queer language, the Paris Agreement. Oh, I'm sorry, are you not? Let me teach you something.
Paris clocked America's tea. Wait, I know it. We pulled out of it.
We recently did, because Trump was like, I don't like it. Paris Agreement was this really beautiful thing. Every country, it was this really beautiful thing. Every country around the world, or almost every country, and we can read about this. It was gorgeous. Everyone got together and they're like, we're gonna do something about climate change.
Yes.
And there were countries that were like, we have to, we're like an island, we got it, sea level rise impacts us. And everyone's like, hell yeah, we're gonna do something. Governments have done some things, but 57 companies, only globally, are responsible for 80% of the pollution.
So it doesn't actually matter.
Yeah.
Paris had an agreement and everyone agreed with it.
Like if a company can do whatever it wants, then it doesn't matter that we all came together and agreed on a thing. So what we have to do is be like, okay, great, if there's 57 companies making 80% of the pollution, then we should do something.
Do you see how my wheels are turning? I'm like, how do I get these 57 companies to back down?
Wait
me personally?
Let me talk to them.
I email them.
You got mail.
Hey, have you heard about the Paris Agreement?
Hey guys, would love for you to respect the Paris Agreement. I don't want to clock your tea, Exxon, but you got to. 57 huge freaking multinational companies are just doing so much bad, and then you and I are existing.
Well, and then people will be like, actually, you need to make sure that you compost and put your food in the recycling. It's like, no one gives a f*** what I'm doing when there's companies like with so much carbon footprint, right?
Totally.
And by the way, I do, even though Taylor Swift has a huge carbon footprint, I support women's rights and wrongs, so...
Feels like you're definitely caring.
I'm like, actually, I'm f***ing pissed right now.
All right,
You better move that thing up.
I'm gonna move you to. Yeah, I think you're faking it for the camera.
What?
I think you're a good performer. I think you
What?
care. I think you're moving up.
I don't even know that there's cameras here.
This is being filmed. Every show is brought to you by a sponsor. You know, we gotta pay the bills. Today's show is brought to you by the warm embrace of a good friend. Get your warm embrace of a good friend before we all exist in the metaverse. Warm embrace of a good friend. That's the ad.
Warm embrace. It's warm and we're embracing. Oh, it's so wet.
Wait, you're colder than...
What? Okay, my left side has been tingling all week, so I do think I have a circulation problem, or I'm
You're cold.
I'm having a long stroke. It's like long COVID, but long stroke. And thanks to the 57 companies that have been making me have a long stroke. Can we move this up now?
Nope. You know what? Don't.
Please! I care so much. Ow!
We're huge with dogs. A lot of dogs watch. All right, next fact. Here we go.
Okay. The world's 65 largest banks poured $869 billion into fossil fuel companies. This is $162 billion more from the year before. So we're putting more money into things that harm us! Exclamation point.
Okay, I wrote that, and maybe it wasn't like the greatest wording ever, but let's stick to the fact. Banks are putting in more money into fossil fuel projects than they did last year. You know when people are like, the arc of justice bends towards, the arc of time bends towards justice. The arc of arcs bends time justice. You know when people say that? Have you heard that? So,
No, and also I'm so hot right now. I'm blacking out, of course. Not real, I'm fine.
Not real, don't...
Medic on set, I'm fine. I'm blacking out emotionally because I'm
She's faking
pissed.
it for the camera. She's faking it for the camera. But sometimes people are like, we're fine. Every year things just get better. We don't have to do anything. And more banks are funding more fossil fuel projects than before.
I mean, $1 billion, which is like unfathomable.
It's 100 billion more.
100. Oh yeah, not even $1 billion.
162 billion more.
Well, frankly, I'm pissed. I want at least $1 billion, please.
Call the number on your screen and donate today to help those in need.
Do you think any of these people think they're going to heaven? Not that I believe in a heaven, of course. I hope it's bleak and darkness after all of this.
I think you're moving up.
Yes.
I think you're close.
Is it because I brought up heaven?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you think that they think they're getting into heaven? I'm curious, like, what's motivating them?
Inevitably, when I go to heaven, of course, I hope that there are no billionaires or no kids there. I don't want it to be a YMCA. I don't want to babysit, and I also don't want to babysit billionaires. I'm a billionaire. I love fossil fuel. Yeah, go down there, buddy. Down there, hell, of course.
Go down there, buddy.
Oh, my jet fuel, it needs to be refueled. I don't know how a billionaire talks or what their problems
I think
are.
that's almost exactly right. My jet fuel needs refuel.
My toilet's heater isn't working.
Yeah, I'm one of the companies that's responsible for 80% of global emissions.
Come on.
Come on. Come on.
Go, I care hella. I can't get into the sauna.
No, it's not
I'm
again
pro
in here,
gun now,
but-
by the way.
Yeah, one thing. All right, here we go.
CEOs at the largest 500 companies made 285 times more than their average worker. Woo! This means a worker would need to have started working in 1740, before America was even a country, to earn what the average CEO made in a year. Well, that just doesn't seem fair, does it?
No. I make 285 times you.
Oh, and I'm supposed to just be working since 1740?
What I'm taking away from this is I need a time machine.
I'm sorry.
Work from before the U.S. was a country to make 1 year.
My language in 1740,
Wow.
being like, I'm clocking your tea on the farm.
How quick before they're like, she's a witch.
Immediately.
I give you 30 seconds. You just go like, hey gang, and they're like, boom.
What's up, sluts?
I don't know how well they do with a guy named Esteban either.
If you walked onto the scene in 1740, what would you do?
I think I would go, hey sluts. Probably.
Okay, you're stealing my idioms. I'm used to it, no problem. Everyone wants to be me, including these companies and these CEOs, because they're taking money that's rightfully mine. Now I'm pissed.
That's honestly, pissed is a great place to be. Because I think when we're angry, that drives us to action. I think this is, you've done it. You care. Kylie Vincent has done it. She cares.
Yeah.
We get to be relieved.
Wow.
This feels really nice, huh? Wow. Wait. Caring is not just something cool that the kids do. It's also something that is valuable in so many ways. This is a giant check.
Shut up.
For caring so much. If you want to look into this camera and tell all the citizens of the world your inspiring message of care.
I'd like to thank everyone who contributed to me caring. Not my family, they are really not good people, but other people outside of that.
Kylie, thank you so much for being on the show. Hey, the warm embrace of a loved one.
The wet embrace.
The wet embrace. Get
Wow.
out.